Hello, and welcome back to the crash course on writing technical reports in Microsoft Word. So we are now in lesson number 2. So in lesson number 2, we will be talking about how to divide your documents into sections, how to insert page breaks, and how to generate table of contents. So the objectives for this lesson are this one. So first objective is to differentiate a section from a page break. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to insert different page number styles for every section and create a custom table of contents, and lastly generate and update a table of contents. So we will still start with our document in the previous lesson. In the previous lesson, we already have applied styles to our document. We have applied styles. We have enabled the navigation pane so that we can easily just click and we go directly to that topic or subtopic, or to that heading essentially. So that one. So for this lesson, we will start by breaking or dividing our document into two sections, because in a technical report, or say a scientific report such as a thesis, the preliminary pages wherein your abstract, table of contents, list of figures, list of tables are located have page numbers that are in Roman numeral form, while starting chapter 1, the page number here is now in numerical, or in Arabic form. So we will divide this into two sections. So I will insert a section break here after the list of tables and before chapter 1. So you go to the layout tab and then breaks. Click breaks. So there are two types of page breaks. Sorry, our breaks in Microsoft Word: a page break and a section break. A page break marks the point at which one page ends and the next page begins, while a section page is for a section. A section can have different page number styles, it can have different headings, header styles, and footer styles. So that is the advantage of having a section, while a page break is just within a section essentially. So we will try to add a next page section break here. So our cursor is already here. The layout breaks, insert a next page section break. Okay, so all of that, now we now have two sections. This is now section 1 and this is now section number 2. Now how do you know if you have successfully made a section break? So you click this symbol here. So this symbol is a symbol where you can show or hide the paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols. So a section break is a hidden formatting symbol. You can't actually see a section break, but you can actually see it if you click this one. So by clicking that one, so you can now see that you have inserted a section break here. Maybe we'll move this downward. Enter. Okay. So I now have a section break after the list of tables and before the chapter 1 introduction. It's actually a next page section break. So this is also how you delete a section break. So if you want to delete a section break, so you just click this so that you can see the section break and then highlight it, just like you would a document. Okay. Just click shift shift tapos arrow left, shift arrow left, and then delete. So that section page is already deleted. So if we add again, layout, breaks, next page section break. Okay, I'm just gonna move this down. Okay, so there's now a section break. Okay, so we hide the marks again. So we hide that one. So you already know how to hide and unhide the formatting symbols, and that's the way to delete a section break, or any breaks for that matter, or any hidden formatting symbol. Okay, so since these are different, essentially different headings or different chapters, if you may, so we need to add a page break in this case. So there's a page break from between these four headers here. So layout, breaks, page break. There's now a page break between the abstract and the table of contents. I'm just gonna delete this one. So again, to know if where your page break is located, you just click this formatting hide show hide formatting symbol. So there's a page break there after the abstract. Okay. So you do the same for the table of contents. So I'm just gonna go directly insert layout breaks page break. Just gonna delete this space and then another page break again. Delete this one and just insert the page break here. Oh, what happened? Oh, sorry. I don't need to insert a page break after the list of tables because there's already a section break. So I'm gonna delete the section page break that I made. So again, show hide. So I'm gonna delete this because there's already a section break. Delete. So that one, there's already a section break. So for chapter one, so I'm gonna hide again the formatting because it looks doesn't look good to the eyes. Sorry. So I'm gonna after the chapter one again a page break to chapter two. So you layout breaks page break. It's now chapter two. I'm just gonna delete this space here. Delete. Then after chapter two, another page break. Just do this repeatedly. Page break. Page break. Page break. Page break. Again, a page break is just to break your headings within the same section. Okay, now. So we now have applied two sections to one section break to divide our document into two sections and multiple page breaks. So the advantage of page breaks is that, oh, sorry, I accidentally deleted the page break. Control Z. So one advantage of page break is that if you type anything in the previous page like this, then the next page is still unaffected because you've made a page break. So that's the advantage of page break. So even though I've made some multiple spaces or entered multiple spaces, but still the second page, the next page is still unaffected. That's the advantage of page breaks. Okay, so we now have page breaks, section breaks. The next thing to do is to insert page numbers. So again, the preliminary pages, abstract, table of contents, list of figures, list of tables, have Roman numeral page numbers. So insert page number we just double click, no? Double click this part, the header part, double click that one, and you enter the header and footer page. So click here, page number, say top of the page, and say to the right, align right. There's the page number. So we'll just select this number and then right click and then format page number. So the number format should be this one, Roman numeral. Okay, don't include the number. Start at one. Okay. This is now, I'm gonna close this. So this is now the page, the preliminary pages. Their number, the number is Roman numeral. The page number is, format is Roman numeral. Okay. Okay. Now, this is another section. Starting chapter 1, this is now actually another section. I'm just going to delete this space here. This is now another section. So, when I change the page number format for this section, the previous section will not be affected because that's another section. So, I'm just going to double click here, the header, and then select the number, the page number, right click, and then format page numbers. So it's now numeric, Arabic, and we will start this with at number 1 because this is now a start of a new section. So start of page number 1. So it's now page number 1, and you will notice that the preliminary pages is unaffected. Still page 4 in Roman numeral form, but it's just now page number 1. Okay. Okay, usually in thesis, the chapter headings have no page numbers, or you don't show the page numbers in chapter headings, and it's the easiest way to do that is just to cover the number here. So I'm just gonna insert using a picture or shapes, just shape, square shape. Just gonna cover the number white and no outline, and that's it. There's still a page number here, but it's not shown, and that's the easiest. Trust me, it's the easiest way to do that, to hide the page numbers. There are other ways, but it's a little bit complicated. So that's the easiest way to hide the page number. So it's still page number 1 here. The next page is still page number 2. Oh, sorry. Wait. Okay, sorry. I should not have placed the box, the white box, in the header or footer because all of the page numbers will be hidden. So I'm just gonna Control X this, Control X. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna exit the header and footer page, and then Control V. It should not be placed inside the header. It should be placed outside. So this is now the white box. So you will notice, and just do that one. That one. That's how you hide the chapter page number. So you'll notice this is still page 1. It's now hidden because I put a white box on it. And the next page, there's now page 2. Okay. That one. That's how you hide the chapter page number. You do the same for the other chapters and for the abstract, table of contents, list of figures, list of tables, because those are technically considered chapters. So the page number must not show on the title or heading page of the chapters. Okay, let's now go to generating the table of contents. So this one. So I'm just gonna enter. I'm gonna click normal, the heading style for the inside the table of contents, and here we go to the references tab, table of contents. There are automatic table of contents, but of course our thesis will have a different format, so we will make a customized table of contents. So custom table of contents, click that one, And then, first things first, show levels up to 5 so that it will show up to heading number 5, the sub topic na heading. So this is show page numbers, right align page numbers so that the page numbers will be here. So that's actually the default. The tab leader is actually a series of periods or dots. So we'll modify this. So this is table of contents, TOC, and we only have 5 levels. Level 1 is the style for the abstract, table of contents, list of figures, list of tables. TOC 2 or level 2 is for the chapters. TOC 3 is for the topics, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. TOC 4 or table of contents level 4 is for the subtopics, and TOC number 5 is for the subtopics. Okay, we will modify them one by one. So TOC 1. Okay, you will notice that there will be an option here, style based on the headings, but don't be tempted, no? Don't be tempted to use, for example, TOC1 is for heading 1, so don't be tempted to use that. We'll still use normal because the table of contents usually have its own style or format style. So we will format that one. So actually, table of contents usually don't have a double space. It's actually just a single space, but it has a space before and after the page or the topic. Okay, so this is the heading. This is the text uh, table of contents format for abstract, table of contents, list of figures, list of tables. So actually, the table of contents section is not included in the should not be included. We'll just deal with that later. So Times New Roman 12. So it should be bold because this is the heading. It should be black. It should be justified, and we will remove the double spacing, just single spacing. But we will include a space before and after the paragraph or after the topic. So we will click this one to increase, maybe 2, that one. So 2 clicks on this one. And I think we're done. Okay. So for TOC2, this is the chapter headings. So we modify this again. Times New Roman 12. This is still bold, still justified. No, this should not be justified. Sorry. I guess it doesn't matter. Justified or aligned, right? Doesn't matter, I guess. We will use single spacing here. But we will have a space before and after by clicking this one twice. Okay, that's the chapter heading. And then the topic. So for the topic, it's not no longer necessarily bold. So just 12 point, no longer bold, still single space, and then still two clicks. We'll add a space before and after the paragraph. Okay. We do the same for heading 4, single space, 2 clicks here. Okay. For the heading 5, that's the subtopic. We originally styled this as a bold italic, so it's no longer bold, but we will place it as an italic. Still single space and then 2 clicks here. Okay. So yeah, just don't modify the indentation so that it will just indent by itself. Okay. So this is the preview. It's heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5. Okay. When you click OK, it will automatically generate the table of contents for your document. So click OK and that's it. So it's now your abstract. We'll get rid of this later. You have list of figures, list of tables, chapter 1, general introduction, topic 1, subtopic 1, subtopic. The subtopic is italicized. That one already looks good. Okay. So, okay. What happens if you, for instance, add another topic? or another subtopic, for instance. So say Control C this one, Control C, Control V. So you will notice that already becomes 1.1.2. This is a subtopic. I'm just gonna erase the numbering to not be confused. Okay. So this is now a second subtopic. So how do you now update your table of contents? Because there should be a second subtopic here. So you right click your table of contents and then click update field. When you click that, you are given two choices: update the page numbers only. You only do this if only the page numbers have changed. So you add some text in the body, because there's no text involved here, only the headings. You add some text and then the page numbers change, so you click this one. But if you add an entire a new topic, a new say subtopic in this case, then you should update the entire table. Click OK, and you will notice that, oh, you now have a second subtopic here, 1.1. That one. So you just update your table whenever. Actually, it will just update by itself after you, if you close your file and then you open your file, it will just update by itself. Or if you print preview, that's another way to update your any field. To update any field, one way is to print preview. So you click this one, and after the print preview, just go back to the document and it will be updated. So I guess we can try that. So say I'm gonna go to this one. Okay, I'm just gonna add a new topic. This is now 1.2. So if I'm gonna add a topic there, Control V, it's now 1.3. So you will notice this, it's still 1.2.1, but should okay, it's already updated. So it now became 1.3.1. But in our table of contents, so I click this so that I can go directly. There should be a the objectives of the study is no longer the 1.3. So I can also click print. Notice 1.3 is objectives of the study. But when I click print preview, and then go back, let's see. It should be 1.3. We'll do it again. Maybe second time's the charm. Go back. Did it update? Oh, it didn't. Should be based on our navigation page here. 1.3 should be RRL topic 1.2. I guess it doesn't work. Again, it only works in some fields, but no. I guess it doesn't work on tables. It's generated tables. So you need to manually update this one. So update field. So update entire table. And you will notice that the objective study is now 1.4 because we added another topic, as can be seen here in our navigation page. Okay. Did I miss something? Okay, I guess that's it. I guess that's it for this lesson. It's the last part, generating table of contents. So again, if you will notice, we are just learning as we go. So that is it for lesson number 2. Creating section breaks, page breaks, and generating table of contents. We will continue the progress of this document in lesson number 3, which is on referencing. How do you cite references in Microsoft Word? We'll see you again in the next lesson.